Narrator. Hollywood is built on image. But behind the red carpets, behind the carefully crafted headlines, there's a war happening in silence. And now, that war has exploded into one of the most controversial celebrity conflicts of the year. Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, accusations, lawsuits, public backlash, and a courtroom battle that may have changed everything. But here's the twist nobody expected. The narrative may be collapsing, and according to new statements from Baldoni's legal team, this fight is no longer just about Hollywood drama. It's becoming something much bigger. Because now, people are asking a dangerous question. Was victimhood weaponized for public sympathy? And if so, what happens next? Narrator. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're breaking down the latest shocking developments surrounding the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively controversy, including new legal reactions, growing public criticism, and the surprising celebrity fallout now pulling Taylor Swift into the conversation. This story has gone from industry gossip to a full-scale media war. And honestly, the internet is more divided than ever. So let's unpack everything. The biggest update came directly from Justin Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman. According to Friedman, the legal momentum appears to be swinging heavily in Baldoni's favor after a judge reportedly dismissed 10 out of 13 claims connected to Blake Lively's legal actions. And that changed the entire public conversation, because for months, Baldoni's reputation had been hanging by a thread. Social media turned against him almost overnight. Comment sections exploded. Headlines painted him as the villain. But now, people are beginning to question whether the public rushed to judgment too quickly. Friedman made it clear that Baldoni has no interest in staying trapped in negativity forever. Instead, he says Baldoni wants to rebuild his life, restore his reputation, and return to work. But there was one statement that really caught attention. According to Friedman, Baldoni may eventually become an advocate for people who feel they were falsely accused or unfairly targeted in the court of public opinion. And that is where things become extremely controversial, because the internet immediately split into two sides. One side believes Baldoni is finally being vindicated. The other believes dismissing claims does not automatically prove innocence. And that debate is now consuming social media. But the situation became even more intense after comments from Victoria Burke, the legal architect connected to the legislation involved in the case. Burke publicly criticized Blake Lively's team, accusing them of using the law as a public relations weapon. That phrase alone sent shockwaves online. Weaponizing victimhood. Those words are now everywhere. Critics argue that celebrity influence can shape public perception long before facts are fully understood. And in the age of viral outrage, accusations alone can permanently damage careers. That's why this case has become larger than Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. People are debating whether social media culture has created an environment where public opinion acts faster than the legal system itself. And to be fair, this conversation is emotionally charged because real victims deserve protection and support. But at the same time, false accusations or manipulated narratives can also destroy lives. That's why this situation has become so explosive online. Not because people simply love drama, but because the implications are bigger than Hollywood. Despite the chaos, Baldoni's team says he survived this ordeal largely because of fan support. And honestly, that support never fully disappeared. Even during the height of the backlash, many fans argued there wasn't enough verified information available to completely condemn him. Now, with portions of the legal claims dismissed, those supporters feel validated. And suddenly, the public mood is shifting. Some insiders believe Baldoni could eventually make a major professional comeback. Others think the damage to his reputation may never fully disappear, because in Hollywood, Perception is everything, and once controversy becomes attached to your name, it can follow you forever. Still, Baldoni reportedly wants to move forward rather than stay stuck in legal warfare, which may explain why his legal team keeps emphasizing healing, rebuilding, and advocacy. But while Baldoni attempts to recover, another celebrity friendship may be quietly collapsing behind the scenes. Now, let's talk about the part of this story that has Swifties paying very close attention. Rumors are growing that Taylor Swift may be distancing herself from Blake Lively. And while there's no official confirmation of any fallout, fans have noticed subtle changes. Fewer public interactions, less visible support, and noticeably quieter social media activity. Now, of course, internet detectives love overanalyzing celebrity friendships. But because Taylor Swift and Blake Lively were once viewed as incredibly close, people are watching every detail. Some believe Taylor simply wants to stay out of controversy. Others think the ongoing legal drama surrounding Blake Lively may have created uncomfortable tension within her inner circle. And in celebrity culture, silence often speaks louder than words, especially when public image is involved. At the same time, rumors continue circulating about Taylor Swift's future wedding plans and private life, adding even more media attention to everyone connected to her orbit. So now this controversy isn't just affecting one Hollywood relationship, it's potentially reshaping multiple celebrity dynamics behind the scenes. Narrator. Meanwhile, in another major headline, Taylor Frankie Paul reportedly secured a custody victory after a judge removed the requirement for supervised visitation. That legal development has also sparked huge discussion online, especially among followers who've closely watched her personal struggles unfold publicly. And once again, it raises a larger question. What happens when deeply personal legal battles become internet entertainment? Because today, celebrity drama doesn't stay inside courtrooms anymore. It becomes content. Trending hashtags, reaction videos, and endless public judgment from millions of strangers. At this point, the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively situation has become more than a celebrity feud. It's become a reflection of modern culture itself. Public opinion versus due process, viral narratives versus verified facts, and the terrifying speed at which reputations can be destroyed online. The truth, we still don't know how this story fully ends. But one thing is certain, Hollywood's silent war is no longer silent, and the fallout may continue for a very long time.